What's up, guys? I'm finally back at the house. Decided to make a little update for you guys, as I feel like a lot has changed. I'm not sure. I don't remember where I left off. But, so yeah, the car is still in the same state motor-wise. Turbo kit is fully installed. Just need to work out the radiator situation. Need to mount that somehow. That's pretty much the same as last video. But I don't know if I told you guys in the last video, but I did end up going with a TH400 Swap. So there's a guy on the Corvette forums that makes a whole kit with all the adapter kits and everything, or adapter plates, I should say. It converts the TH400 to the Corvette drivetrain. So there's little plates that go right here, and basically just sandwiches to the TH400. Have the plates somewhere over here. So I'm gonna go over all the parts I acquired over 6-7 months and let you guys know what the plan is. So first off, so here is a TurboSmart EBoost 2. It's a boost controller, and it also controls basically everything you need. It controls nitrous, meth, pretty much it does everything for you. This is like the best one you can buy. I know there's other ones on the market, but I prefer this one. Super, I don't know, it's just something about it. It's just really good. All the like just the little things that you can do with it is just super cool. Yeah, there's not really much more to say about this. It's just really nice. It's pretty expensive, but it can do more than just like a boost gauge can. You can literally switch maps with it. It's pretty sweet. What else? So here's my E85 content gauge. Here's the gauge itself. I got this I guess I got these two just because I didn't want to go to a Holley ECU yet. I feel like I'm not at that point yet. That is in the future, but for now, I opted just to get the essentials. I didn't really want to rewire the whole car. But so here's the gauge. Here's the that like little flex fuel sensor thing. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool because so when you're driving around, you don't really know what content your E85's at. That gauge literally just tells you everything you need to know, and you can pretty much switch your tunes based off of what that says. So if you say you put 93 or 91 in the car and you want to fill up with E85 and you don't know what your content is, that'll tell you, and you can pretty much base whatever you need to off that. Here is my injectors I'm going to use, Snake Eater injectors. I don't know if you guys watch Slavic Mechanics, but they have had great success with these guys, and I decided to try them out because I have 80-pound injectors in right now, and those aren't going to cut it, especially on the E85. It's just not going to work. I think I don't remember if I got 1700 or 1500 cc, but I know they're pretty big injectors. So what else? Just an eBay catch can, nothing really special about that. Didn't really need a really expensive one. So here's my trans cooler. It's just a normal derail, I don't know how to say it. Yeah, so that's it. It's kind of tiny, it's kind of smaller than I expected, but I think it'll do the job for the transmission. Yeah, so I plan on mounting that back there where that cubby is. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Corvettes. They have a little cubby right there. I may have to cut that out and kind of mount it up there somehow. But that's my plan for it. Yeah, so definitely gonna need to cool the TH400 that's going in this. So it's gonna be pretty high horsepower setup. I really don't want to burn up a $3,000 transmission. So more on the fuel side here, we have a A&A Corvette 1500 horsepower fuel system. Comes with all the hob switches, the wiring, pretty much everything set up, ready to go. All the lines are pre-made. Comes with dual Holley pumps. I'm not gonna take everything out because I don't want to lose anything, but pretty baller fuel system. Here's just some AN line and some catch can line. Here is the flywheel, automatic flywheel. So obviously this was a manual car, so I had to buy everything for an auto. Just a stock one. You really don't need to upgrade the flywheel, or I guess the flex plate. There's really no point unless you're going to a track where it has to be SFI rated, but this is going to be a street car. It's going to be on the street. I do plan on taking it to the track, but mostly it's going to be street, so there's really no point. If I do need to upgrade, then obviously I will, but I don't plan on doing it right now. So this is the automatic bell housing. Nothing really special there. And this is where the cool stuff is, I believe. Yes, here is the TH400 conversion plates. Like I said, this is a guy on the Corvette forums or any of the Corvette marketplace, Facebook kind of thing. He offers this kit, $6,800 shipped to your door. It comes with, if you want everything that he offers, $6,800, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but comes with a shortened torque tube, rebuilt, pretty much everything ready to go. He does weld it, does everything like himself. Like I said, new bearings. So it comes with this too, the plates to adapt the TH400 to this. Also included in the kit, you get the transmission that has been modified so it doesn't break. If you don't modify the rear end of the TH400 with this kit, they pretty much shatter because there's not enough strength back on the end of the TH400 for it to hold to the diff. So yeah, it comes with all of that. I opted out of buying the transmission right now just because I didn't have the money for that. That's pretty expensive. Just gonna wait to get a really expensive transmission that I know will hold the power that I want to make. So just waiting on that. So yeah, it comes with a couple plates. That's really it. I think it comes with it does come with the hardware. Comes with the plates. Comes with everything you need. There's another plate under here. I think there's 3 plates total. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. I think that's really it for. Oh, okay. I do have a little bit more. Here is my power steering. Oh my god. Here's my power steering delete kit from ICT. So I plan on going to I forgot what company makes it, but they make a tubular subframe for this. I think it's TMZ who makes it. So with that, they delete the power steering. They pretty much, it's bare bones. It's for drag racing. It's not really for street, or I guess it is for street driving. You can drive in the street. It's just not for daily driving use, obviously. So I'm gonna go to that eventually. That's why I bought the power steering delete. It's cheap. Might as well just have it, just to have it for now. Here's a 3-bar map sensor. Obviously, if you're making more boost, you want to get a higher reading map sensor. And here is, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So all of these are AN fittings for the water pump. So I'm going to go to all AN setup. So just so it's cleaner and I can fit everything. So this one right here is going to go, right here. It's just going to be clean setup. I can convert everything to AN lines. It's going to be nice and neat. I still do need to convert these to AN lines, but that's all future problems as of right now. So yeah, I have all the AN lines to adapt it. Here is the other water pump. It's billet. Super sweet parts. I'm super pumped. Those are gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna clean up the engine bay a lot. It is kind of cluttered and whatnot, but I think it'll look really great in the end. I think that's really it for the parts. I did order some Jegs wheels, just some cheap ones. It's like the Weld wannabe wheels. They look like Welds, but they're not. Those are really cheap. They're like $200. Actually, the rears are $150, I believe. And the fronts, the 17s that I'm going to buy, are like $200. So it's really cheap. I really highly recommend them. They look cool. They do their purpose. So what else? So I did buy this Canton coolant reservoir. The stock one is obviously gonna melt. I know it will, because just the sheer closeness of the headers to it. I'm just worried about it, so I just went ahead and purchased it. Just a little oil cap vent thing, and I think that's really it that I've installed so far. I do plan on going to a coilover setup, possibly just in the rears, maybe in the fronts too. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, the torque tube, there's really nothing much I can say about it. It's just a normal torque tube. And I do have a shifter from Precision. I forgot what the name of the company is, but it starts with Precision. It's a shifter. I didn't opt for the air shift one. I just got the normal, like, one you shift yourself. So that'll be coming in. I plan on just making a plate and just covering the hole, and then just mounting it to that. Nothing really that fancy. And just run the lines. Probably cut a hole right here, run the lines back to the transmission. And really that's it. Super simple. I do have some new seats I got. They just were cheap eBay ones. They look really comfy. I sat in them, so they look cool. I think they'll do the job. I don't really need Kirkies or anything in this. It's not gonna go to the drag strip every single day, so just keep it like that. Keep it simple. Really, that's it, guys. When I get farther in the build, I'll update it, but for now, this is all I got. So yeah.